The last time David and I travelled by train, we had pre-booked assistance, but when we arrived at the destination, no one was waiting with a ramp and David got stuck on the train. He ended up going to London while I waited 4 hours for him to come back. So of course we're a bit nervous about this journey, so see how we get on travelling through London with a wheelchair. Our first journey was Southampton to Waterloo and there was no issue. They were ready with the ramp, they even recognised David. The next part of the journey was travelling through the Underground to get on the Jubilee line so we could go to West Ham. We had the journey all planned out in advance, so seeing this sign was an absolute nightmare. It meant we had to leave the station and try and navigate our way round to Southwark, which was the nearest tube station that had a lift. It was raining heavily, so this is not fun for David, who might be stuck in his wet clothes all day. We found our way into the station and now we're trying to navigate all the lifts. Sometimes you have to get into a couple of lifts to go up and down to different platforms. So far so good, but as you can see it can be quite complex. We've never taken the power chair on a tube train before, so I'm a bit nervous about this and how you actually get on and off the train, but luckily a lovely TfL worker points out the accessible parts of the carriage. Train pulls up and of course it's absolutely heaving and there's no chance of anybody letting us on this train. So we wait for the next one, which is exactly the same, until a third one comes along and there's space for David. The doors open and he can bill straight in with no problem. So we're now off to West Ham, where we plan to catch an overground train to Southend Central. Unfortunately, we've missed the train that we had booked the ramp for because of the hold up with the lift, so we're hoping that we can just speak to the staff when we get there. The train gets busier and poor David has people packed all around him, but he's still smiling. More lifts to get back onto the platform. We like these wheelchair height buttons. The platform staff at West Ham are really helpful and get the ramp for us and assure us that they've contacted Southend Central to tell us that we'll be getting off there. Now we can relax for a little while. And as promised, when we get to Southend, staff are waiting with the ramp. We've made it to our destination in one piece and now we can enjoy our weekend. This was a train journey with a difference. It's the train on the Southend Pier, the longest pier in the world, and we could go on it with a wheelchair no problem, and we really enjoyed going all the way up and all the way back again. A couple of times on our stay we booked and used WAV taxis, which was really helpful because it was too far to go with a wheelchair, but that was no problem. Also, our journey home on Sunday was a little different to the way we come up on Friday, and two of the stations were too far apart to get to with the power chair, so we actually used a black cab and found out that London black cabs can actually accommodate power chairs, which was brilliant and a great way to travel. MND can get in the sea.